Well, twin ally trouble seems to be brewing for the UPA. On the one hand, Karunanidhi has threatened to walk out of the alliance if the government does not support the resolution against Sri Lanka at the United Nations. And on the other hand, Mulayam Singh is upping the ante. He wants Central Minister Beni Prasad to be sacked. The real question is, what will the government choose? Right, in fact, here's what's causing some of the trouble for the UPA. The government continues to dilly-dally on its stand on the Lankan war crimes issue, while the UNHRC summit in Geneva is all set to vote on a US-backed resolution against Lanka. The UPA is now facing the heat from not just its ally, the DMK, but also the government of Tamil Nadu. Chief Minister Jayalalitha has written to the Prime Minister demanding that India support the US resolution against Sri Lanka at the United Nations.
By evening they will be meeting. They will be meeting my leader by evening. Threatened. We are not that sort. We never threaten our friends. Why should we threaten our friends? It is high time that the government of India should go before the UNHRC with relevant amendments to the US resolutions.
And what you are going to say? DMK, our leader has written a letter to the Prime Minister and the UPA chairperson with two demands. That two amendments have to be brought in the US-sponsored resolution that is to come up before the UNHRC. One is that it has to declare that genocidal and war crimes have been inflicted upon the Sri Lankan Tamils by the Sri Lankan army and the administrators. And second, for creation of an international, independent, credible commission of inquiry within a time-bound manner to go into these war crimes and human rights violence. We are waiting for the response of the government and we are hopeful still because it's a very sensitive issue. And
तीन वरिष्ठ मंत्री आज करुणानिधि जी से मिलने जा रहे हैं क्योंकि उनकी कुछ आपत्ति है, उनके कुछ सुझाव हैं और उनसे चर्चा करेंगे कि जो प्रस्ताव यूनाइटेड नेशंस में आ रहा है उसको किस तरह पेश किया जाए. तो ये चर्चा के बाद ही गवर्नमेंट भी फैसला करेगी.
Well, what we definitely can expect is that assurances from the centre that they will talk tough in Geneva. But how much can they change the resolution? How much can they bring in changes in the resolution is something that we'll have to wait and watch. Considering today is the last date for the changes and the amendments to be made in the resolution that's likely to be tabled in Geneva, and then it will be debated by the 47 countries, and if required, will be put to vote. But how much of leeway and how much of assurance will these three Congress leaders give to the DMK chief, and will that satisfy the DMK and even the ADMK to a large extent? That will have to be we'll have to wait and watch, considering that the DMK chief has said that words like genocide should be included in the US resolution. That is something that the Congress-led government will not be able to do so at this stage of the session that's likely to end in the next 3 to 4 days, considering, again, as I told you, today is the last day for amendments to be made, and it is highly what people over there, activists, are also telling us from Geneva is that it is unlikely that they will be able to make such harsh changes in the resolution. But that's the kind of a demand that's the DMK's. But we'll have to wait and watch how much of leeway will be given to the DMK from the centre's side, the assurances, because considering there has been a lot of silence from the centre's side, except for rhetoric saying that they will take a decision only when the draft is finalized. But now, of course, political pressure by the closest ally of the Congress, they're hoping that something will come out in a day or two.